First, just tell a little about Sugar Rodgers coming down the stretch.
Well, we know Sugar can play defense. There's no question about that. She's a very solid defender, and I had her down the stretch because she is a solid defender. I've been working on her to be more aggressive offensively. I made a big 3-ball, missed a free throw.
She did.
But overall, I think she played a solid game for us, as did many other players for us tonight. I mean, you saw players like Natasha Lacey, a recent pickup, come in and played very quality minutes. Sharday Houston came in today and played quality minutes also. It's a good sign that they all like each other very well. The chemistry this year is so much different than last year. They root for each other, and I thought across the board we all got some really good efforts.
Could you talk a bit more about Natasha Lacey? She came up through in some really big situations for someone who's pretty new to the team.
Well, she's not new to the league, though. I mean, she's a veteran player. She's been in the league 3 years, different bounce around different teams. She's hungry. I drafted her back when in Detroit. She was wild, undisciplined, but had talent. And you saw them at talent tonight. She can get to the hole. She can get in the lane. And quietly, she's in her own way getting steals, being a defender that way. She's not a great on-ball defender, but she's a good off-ball defender.
Coach, how big was this win? I mean, you guys were up 15 in the third, looked pretty
Yeah.
comfortable, and could have gone the other way, which probably would not be good for
Yeah,
us.
I'll talk two different ways. For the win itself, it's a very big win for our franchise. We're trying to catch anybody and everybody in front of us. Washington being the top dog of the also-rans besides Atlanta. We have them twice more. So we're 2 games back now. We're even in the loss column, I think, right? Even in the loss column, and we play them twice more. Chicago's losing right now in San Antonio, so it's a dogfight everybody. But every win we can get, especially home wins, are so important. And we've been very disappointing for us to lose this game today.
You had some really great results on the road. Can you talk about how that helped build the confidence to pull through when things were not
Yeah.
so good at the end?
We knew the West Coast trip was going to be tough. We knew it was going to be hard. Getting the first win in LA was huge. And the players really rallied around each other going into LA. We knew how hard it was going to be. They just changed coaches. And they had a great confidence about them. I mean, we're living on the edge of the sword, though. I mean, we beat Atlanta by 2, beat LA by 2, beat Seattle by 4 in overtime, and here we went 4 in overtime. So we're winning the close games we lost early in the season. Is that progress? The record says so. But we still have to do a better job of putting away games.
What was going through your mind that first foul shot?
I was like, oh my God, I missed it. But how can I get it back? Just get back on defense, and get a stop. I mean, we can get the stop, but, after that, my defense had picked up and my offense picked up, and we got to win.
And then again, you had 2 huge blocks to get in the end of overtime.
That's what they put me in the game for defense mostly, but, I got offense, but defense was definitely my key tonight.
Great job.
Thank you.
There was your offense in the overtime pickup. You missed that foul shot. Were you extra motivated?
Yes, most definitely. Anytime I miss a shot, I'm extra motivated. So when I go back on defense, I'm picking it up.
Talk about just being aggressive I know you were aggressive throughout the whole game, but especially in the fourth quarter there.
Because we need this win. This is like a playoff game. This get us in the playoffs. If we push them down and we can get up, then as long as we get in the playoffs, treat every game like a playoff game and, get that win, you'll see us down the stretch.
For her to make that free, to make that big shot, to the last hustle play, to tip the ball to in, and, all those little things. She's coming into her own as far as knowing her role on this team, and this is what she means to all of us.
What do you think kind of happened in the third quarter? Because you had that huge lead.
Yeah, we let them come back. We didn't, keep putting the pedal on them. We relaxed a little bit. We got comfortable. We missed box outs, myself including, missed rebounds, and they made tough shots.
You were able to set the tone offensively pretty well early on. What were some of the keys to your success that you feel?
I'm just being aggressive, just knowing that I have to set the tone for the team. That was one thing the coaching staff was harping on. Just make sure I'm aggressive, attacking the rim. So that's just things I was trying to do. And then second half, I just sucked. Shots weren't going down the way they were in the first half. But, that's why it's not one person that carries a team. It's 12 of us in here, and they definitely lifted me up and carried us to the win.
And you were getting some big buckets late as well. So was there any particular thing that was working for you, or is it just?
Just driving, just attacking. Just doing all those little things that I know is in my game. There's times if I'm out of plays and everything. Bill will always tell me, you'll get back engaged into the plays. So that's just something I was trying to do.
Coming off of a 2-1 road trip, how much momentum did you guys carry into this game?
We just knew this was a big playoff game. That's how we approached it. He told us to approach this as a playoff game, just knowing that if they came in here and won, they would feel, like they got it, they had the hump. And I think right now they're 13-14, I believe. Yep. And, for us to be 11-14, for Chicago to be losing right now, down 15, it says a lot for us. And we just want to just keep running, staying in the moment.
You guys play the Mystics 2 more times this season. What adjustments do you think are going to be made going forward?
Just making sure we don't relax. Just keep giving it to them, keep attacking. In the second half, we let their bigs get comfortable, Stephanie Dolson and Kia Vaughn on the block. So just making sure we just keep putting the pedal on them, just knowing where we stand with them.